Hello everyone. I know I'm now back after like 2 weeks of not making a video. I do apologize for that, honestly. I just got a little bit lazy, I meant. But over that time, I got to see a fair bit of movies. I watched the Cloverfield Paradox on Netflix this Monday. I got to see the animated Batman Gotham by Gaslight, 12 Strong, and Hostiles, which I both got to see in theaters. Let's start off on the best of those four, and that is easily Hostiles. And I'll try to, of course, cram this just a simple 9-10 minute video, so 4 reviews in under 10 minutes. Let's go. First, Hostiles is directed by Scott Derrickson, I believe. It's directed by Scott Cooper, who's also recently done other films like Out of the Furnace. Didn't really care for that movie. I've never seen Crazy Hearts, which I should, and I really liked his 2015 movie Black Mass, focusing on Whitey Bulger. So I was like, okay, let's see what he does here, and I really liked his slow, cold, methodical approach on the film of the movie Hostiles, which is essentially an escort mission which is placed in 1980s, which is placed in 1892 by this Lieutenant General Soldier, played by Christian Bale, and he's escorting this Native American leader, played by Wes Studi, essentially, who's always been a fantastic actor. And it says he's escorting him back to his other tribe, which is, I believe, in Wyoming. It's in Montana, I remember now. It's in Montana, and essentially a escort mission, and on the way to that, he is visited, of course, by a soldier played by Ben Foster, and another woman her family's been brutally murdered, played by Rosamund Pike. First thing that's really good about this movie is this great sense of slow tension, and it's essentially a cold breather of a movie. You feel the graviness, you feel the weight. It's a slow burner for all the right and wrong reasons, in my mind. It really earns its pace because it really knows how to make the characters breathe in this world, and it knows how to show how often it gets weird, how on and off again action and violence can be in that time, showing the great sides of the poster, essentially saying, we are all hostiles on the poster, showing there's extremists on both sides, but also there's smart people on both sides. And it shows that, but unfortunately it doesn't show a gray area of both. And the characters the characterizations on both sides can be a bit hollow, but I felt so much for the characters themselves. I loved Christian Bale in this movie. It's probably the first great performance, in my opinion, of this year. He is shocking, grizzled, badass, and a quiet, stoic fucker who you don't want to mess with, and you really do feel like he's someone who you don't want to cross paths with him if he's your enemy. And also, you go to really love Rosamund Pike's character, and Wes Studi, who I just gained a lot of sympathy and kindness and sorrow for his character, especially for what he has seen in his life, especially how both Wes Studi and Christian Bale's characters have such violent pasts, and yet come back to haunt them, and yet they're trying to just move forward. It's a great point-to-point movie, but it's also a great focusing movie on how that history and the characters can haunt you like that. It's great like that, but the movie has a very slow pace, which we say is welcome for a movie like this. But I do feel like the second act itself feels a bit too slow for its own sake, and also the way it starts sets a mood. It's such a it's a horrid, traumatizing approach, and it does remind me, this is the dude who brought us made Out of the Furnace, which is a very violent and uncomfortable, horrific movie for all the right reasons. So I thought this movie was really good for that. However, since the pace is a bit of a big deal, and I do think this kind of seem a bit shallow with the characters on the side at times. But overall, of the movies I'm giving you today, Hostiles is easily the best. And I'm going to give Hostiles an 84%, an 86%. And that's my review for Hostiles. My second review is for the movie 12 Strong, which I actually thoroughly really did like. It kind of has like elements of 13 hours and Lone Survivor mixed into it, but it has a great story of like how the soldiers went on to find the Al-Qaeda, I think it's Al-Qaeda members, right after 9/11, and the performances in this movie played by Michael Pena, Chris Hemsworth, and Michael Shannon, they're all fantastic in this movie. I thought the action scenes were beautifully shot, even if they were a bit Hollywoodized at times. The lighting's a bit too perfect, and but I thought and the characters made some a little shallow and not that interesting. And really, you can kind of sum up the movie to be all in all. Overall, it could be a bit generic and serviceable, but I thought the action was great. I thought it's not the characters, but it's the performances and how great those actors are to make them feel alive and vibrant and real for us, at least. And I thought both Michael Pena and Chris Hemsworth's characters were very believable and understanding and genuine. I thought they were great, and I thought the first half of the movie was okay. The last hour is really good. I gotta say, it's actually a really fun, like, good, and went from a serviceable movie to a fairly good damn movie. I really liked that part. And overall, for me, I thought it was a pretty good overall movie. Yeah, I'm gonna give it. Surprisingly, I'm going to give 12 Strong a 70%. I really did a 73% in my opinion. It's actually thoroughly fun. My next movie review is Batman Gotham by Gaslight, which is essentially the Batman story within the Victorian era when he's hunting down Jack the Ripper. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the hell through these video reviews. And I like the atmosphere. I like the tone for the most part. Bruce Greenwood is great in this movie. Jennifer Carpenter is also really good, as is another side woman in the story. She gives a great vocalization of her. I thought it was fine. I thought it kind of seemed a bit dumb for its own sake. Everything feels a bit too of the moment and a bit more of like an awkward pace to it. But I thought the atmosphere was good. I thought the animation was good. Again, Bruce Greenwood, I think for a second utilization of Batman, you have a pretty good vocalization of the character of Batman, and that which I really liked. But also, I thought it just kind of seemed a bit shallow and not much to it. It's kind of this, it felt, like with that, last year we got Batman and Harley Quinn, which was okay. I kind of feel like, and the Killing Joke from the year before, which is also just okay. Not the best, really, but I thought they were fine. I felt like this is just kind of like another kind of meh DC animated movie for its own sake. And my last review is of Cloverfield Paradox. I'm not much of the story because I want you to experience it for your own self, but I thought the main story for its own sake was interesting enough. I liked the performances. I thought the performances were fine. I thought Gugu Bra. Oh, fuck, that was a screwed up name. I'm sorry. I thought she was really good in this movie. I really like Daniel Yellowell, who you remember from playing Martin Luther King in Selma. Chris O'Donnell is in this movie, who I've always really loved, and he's a great comedic relief to it. I like the material, and I like the concepts that were brought up in the movie and how it's really being utilized within the story itself. I wish the story itself, for its own sake in my mind, was just focusing on that. And every time I went back to Earth, I thought it was really kind of felt like left field. And in my view, at least in my opinion, I thought all the ties into the Cloverfield movies were horrendous. And I mean that. They were really bad, in my opinion. I thought they were so rushed, so half-assed, and I really just couldn't give a shit less, really. And it felt, I wouldn't say disgraceful, but it felt this kind of last minute, and I could tell by that. But if it just focuses on the main story with the main characters up in outer space, it was serviceable to fairly good. But those tie-ins I thought were terrible. So for me, I'm going to give the Cloverfield movie review, the Cloverfield Paradox, I'm going to give it a 50%. It's just half the coin, I say. It's just alright. So everyone, that's my holy shit, I did that. Oh fuck, I did 4 reviews in under 10 minutes. So yeah, thank you for watching. And I hope you, and yes, I'll leave annotations in my description for what time of the movies my reviews will start at. So yeah, thank you for watching. Until then, have a great day as always, and yeah, until then, bye bye.